And now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram and Solomon Cigars, the Oliva Cigar Family, and the J.C. Newman Cigar Company. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Oh,
hey,
oh.
Wow.
Oh,
hey,
happy,
happy Italian month, everybody. It's the Italian show plus Kyle. So I know I'm number one. Don't worry about it. All Italians are number one. But anyway,
Columbus Day show.
It's the Columbus Day weekend show, yes. And we have some Italian guests tonight with their cigars called the Angry Beaver. And it's our pairing show, and it's Joe's special.
Only one, Ronnie.
It's more than one beaver.
There's a bunch of angry ones
There's
around.
Angry Beaver.
There's beavers around the world for sure. We know that.
A lot of them are angry.
Damn. Well, Joey, why don't you talk?
They're usually right behind the angry chooches, too.
Yeah.
So,
We should probably tell people who we are, even though most people know who we
Yeah,
are.
we got a lot of
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Yeah, and I'm Ronnie Pecorini.
We are.
Down there in Tampa is my man Kyle Gesso. Salute. And the two characters sitting there, one is my brother, retired Bob.
Welcome back, folks.
And the one, the only, the Chooch Master himself, Cousin Frank.
Hello.
Oh, the maestro look. And of course, we
be angry tonight. And maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a little angry for
Angry
this show.
Yeah.
I'm going to
we
be
can have
angry.
Joe be angry tonight, right? We can have
Somebody's got to be angry.
Well, you be angry.
Right.
We have our I like to say the alcoholic, but the network writer of the greatest show in the world here, Mr. Joey Gulino.
Wow, greatest writer in the world. Wow, thank you, Ronnie.
I owe it to you, buddy.
We have.
Joey ducked before he hits it with the shovel.
Right. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets hurt. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? We have, if this was a crew to get anybody indicted, I think this would be it. We have Steve, the Highlander Harris. He's going to be joining us with Colonel Dennis Stuckey. They're representing Swift Single Malt. We're going to be pairing this Swift Texas Single Malt Whiskey, and we're going to be pairing that with the Angry Beaver. I'll be doing the Sumatra. I know a couple of the guys have the Sumatra, and a couple of the guys have the Corojo. So we're going to be bouncing back and forth, see how both pair with this whiskey. From Angry Beaver Cigars, we have Lou Piscitelli and Bobby Caruso joining us. Also, we have Whiskey Network staff writer Tommy Simpson is going to be joining us. He's a character. This guy does it all for the magazine, so excited to have him on the show with us.
That's the guy who writes your articles, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, he does it all. Yeah.
He's finally going to expose them.
Yeah, so cheers and happy birthday, Charlie Kirk, first and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to that guy.
Cheers,
Salute.
cheers, salute.
Salute.
Oh, man.
So let's get all these characters on board.
Why don't we do a quick?
You have a video? Yeah,
I have a little video.
Yeah.
It's a quick synopsis.
Yeah,
I'm using words now that maybe
big word, Frank.
Bob understands, but Ronnie doesn't.
Right.
No comprendo nada. Perché? Hey.
So let's go to the video. It's a short little video, a little bit from the founders of Swift, who happen to be a husband and wife team. So for people who didn't know, this is good info for them. Here you go.
There was a bag of whiskey, came in a Texas bag, and then when you took it out of the bag, it said product of Canada. And so that kind of got to us a little bit. We thought there should be a good whiskey made in Texas.
I knew how to distill from my science background. I kind of saw the whole process of grain and water, and I thought, oh, this is more interesting than I thought it would be.
Amanda and I wanted to do our own thing. There weren't many people making single malts in Texas. So what I wanted to do was to go to Scotland and figure out how to bring what I love back here.
We always wanted to take the best ingredients that work for us and make something we like.
As I started to develop that a decade ago, I started to see what the Japanese had done, and I wanted to try to incorporate some of that. So it's a hybrid mainly of the Speyside style with a little bit of the precision and lightness of what the Japanese were doing.
Whiskey very much is a marriage of art and science because you're doing something very repetitive over and over and over again. But making it taste good, that's really the art of it. Nick handles that side of it, and I handle the efficiency and repetition and a lot of that.
We get to live the life we want to live, and that's priceless, actually.
There you go.
There you
Right.
go.
Pretty cool little story there. I like that. I like that. Living the life you want, really, as opposed to the
You can't ask for more than that,
no,
Frank.
you
know?
really can't. So let's bring us on some of our folks who are here, which are a lot. So let's get these guys on
I
first.
think that's
And,
Steve and the Colonel
Who's
there.
on first?
Who's on first? I don't know. Who's on third? No. Okay, we're getting who's on
Third
third.
base.
There we go. Let's bring them up. That's Steve. And
I don't know what's the shortstop, right?
Yeah.
He's on third.
let's add everybody to the
I
page.
thought Watts on third.
We'll get everybody.
He's on second.
No, who's on first? Third base.
Greatest skid of all time.
All right. Okay, so let's bring to the forefront, Joey. Let's get them right up.
Yes,
Let's get
yes. We'll go right to Steve. Why don't you tell us who you are? You're known as the Highlander. Tell us what that's all about, and then we'll get into Swift Whiskey.
Actually known as the TX Highlander, and that's
TX Highlander. All right.
on all socials. I'm @the TX Highlander. Don't forget the D, because TX Highlander is a young black girl from a school that their group is called the Highlander.
You might get it confused with you, I think. That's a possibility.
We do. I get a few people who's like, "Hey, I found your page, but you look a little skinnier, smaller, and dark." With me is Colonel Stuckey. Together, you'll find us on YouTube doing a Whiskey God show on Whiskey Minute with a Highlander. We're both on the board of our charity, Bears for Bairns. If you don't know what a bairn is, that's what we call a wee baby in Scotland. We also run a whiskey show called the Galaxy Whiskey Gala that is owned by the charity, and that's how we raise money for the charity so we can send Santas to orphanages and hospitals around Christmas time and give out bears to the bairns.
There we go.
And as a representative for Swift, I'm here tonight to talk about their whiskey. Pair it with your Angry Beaver.
There we go. It's always good to pair something with an Angry Beaver because in the end, somebody's got to be happy. You
That's why
know,
I'm married 4 times, because I pay so much for an Angry Beaver.
Only 4, right?
Ah,
Nice. So, yeah, tell us about this Swift Texas whiskey we got going on tonight.
So tonight's model is the Swift American Single Malt, made right here just outside of Austin, Texas by Nick and Amanda, whom you saw in the video. They've been doing this, if I'm not mistaken, for 13 years now. Amanda's goal was to make something that women and non-whiskey drinkers would love, but real whiskey aficionados would still want to drink. And we think she's done a wonderful job. So of about the 237 kinds of American single malt that are being made, I'm ranking this in the top 7. I've not had them all. I've only had about 100. The Colonel and I have both together tried at least that many American single malts. This particular one pairs really well with cigars. And for tonight's blend, you want to look inside this whiskey for notes that come from the sherried casks, the Oloroso casks. That's going to bring you some dark fruits, some figs, some spices, all the notes that you usually get from the malted barley. In case you're not aware, single malt's made the same way that we make Scotch in Scotland. So it's 100% malted barley.
Gotcha.
water and nothing else.
Gotcha. I mean, right off the top, we were talking before we got on. The nose on this is like a heavy apricot pear like explosion. It's that fruit explosion right up front on the nose, big time.
Yeah, I got like zesty white grapes, like almost like a lemon custardy type, very fruity thing going there on the nose. So yeah, I can totally see why, this is a very like approachable whiskey, even for like a non-whiskey drinker.
Very creamy.
Oh,
wow.
With an ABV of 43 percent, this one is a very soft whiskey for me. It's just lovely to pair with dinner or a cigar. And tonight we've got the Angry Beaver to go with it. I think this is going to tame the beaver just a wee bit.
The Sumatra is also very like
it's
very soft. So I think this is going to be a nice pairing.
Very much so, Joey. That's perfectly said, because with that Sumatra, right away, just the nose sniff as when you open that cello, guys, Louis and Robert, you get that hay, but there's a sweetness right to the tip,
right off the
top.
Yep.
There's that sweetness. So I think this pairing is going to be really beautiful.
So I'm getting a fruity space side type of character off of the nose here.
Let's get the guy who we can't see on. Hold on a second. We know who he is, but
hey,
there he is. Oh,
yeah. This is Tommy. He's in witness protection, so we can't really see him.
Yeah, you can see enough. Okay, you can see enough.
You got a flashlight or something? A candle?
You guys got a candle? Do they have any light out there?
Hey, what's up? You want to see me? You want to see me now? Hey, now. I got my dram. I got my cigar. Okay.
Perfect.
Hey, we're good, baby.
Very nice. So yeah, on the palate on this whiskey, I get like a nice. It does have a nice thick viscosity. I'm not sure. Is there an age on the whiskey, or is it non-age stated?
No, from Texas, you really don't see too many that have an age statement because it's so bloody hot down here.
Right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
things age much faster. So in Texas, if you got a 12-month-old, that's equal to somewhere around 10 to 12 years in Scotland. This particular one that you're drinking tonight, if I'm not mistaken, is just shy of 2 years.
Okay.
Wow.
I think
It's more than two. It's more than two. It's more than two, Steve.
Is it?
More
I'm
than
not
two.
sure which bottle I sent you, but
Absolutely.
I mean,
It's
this drink.
just over two. It's just over 2, 3, 2, 3, for sure.
What's
I've been
interesting
there.
is it's
I've been
very
there.
approachable. That whiskey, and I can see what you said right off the bat. That is an approachable whiskey.
Even a newbie
could
go for this
would,
right
would
off the
be
bat.
able to have this
Fruity.
and not feel like they were,
Super fruity.
yeah, very
Yeah.
fruity, right? Big time.
Super fruity.
Very good.
they're a young distillery. And as I mentioned, Amanda wanted something soft that was approachable.
Right.
And she's come out with now 2. So we've got a second one if you're out looking, and they are in all of the states represented here tonight except Kentucky. They've got another finish in Sauternes cask.
That was amazing.
This one is
It was
bloody amazing.
amazing.
Of the 2, this is my favorite to go to drink.
Yep, that
And
was
the
amazing.
one we're drinking tonight's the one the Colonel and I have drank with many a cigar.
Oh, that is the Colonel.
Nice. Yeah, but on the
Colonel.
palate, I get like
Brian Miller?
more of that white grape flavor on the palate.
Brian
And,
Miller?
definitely some like vanilla on the finish.
We got Brian Singer. We got a bunch of folks on. We got Clay. We got Larry. We've got Tony the Greek on. We've got a lot of people saying hello.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Very nice. All right, so let's go to Lou and Bobby. Tell us about Angry Beaver Cigars, because I personally do not know anything about Angry Beaver Cigars.
Lou?
Hey, listen, don't all jump at the same time.
Hey, they're Italian. Let them think about it.
They got to think about that. Louis, come on. Let's go to Louis. I haven't seen Louis in I don't know how long.
How you guys
Last
doing?
week.
There he is.
Yeah, here I am. Down in Florida, enjoying the weather, sitting on the porch.
That's what we're all doing.
That's
Nice, huh?
Oh yeah.
where's Bobby? He's over
Let
here.
Bobby tell the story of Angry Beaver Cigars, and I'll talk about the cigar later. How's that?
All right, we'll do that.
All right.
We'll get off of we'll get off of Louis.
Louis trying to get the rest of the cigars off the back of the truck.
I'm
Go
trying,
ahead,
to,
Bob.
I'm
Let's
trying
go.
to finish some more of this whiskey.
So,
There we
yeah,
go. There's Bobby.
very good, by the way. Very good. So, Lou and I met in a small cigar lounge in downtown Cocoa Village. We became like instant friends, started hanging out, and we started bullshitting about wouldn't this be cool? We should have our own cigar, and laughed it off for a little bit. And my wife finally said, my wife is the owner of Angry Beaver Cigars. She finally said to both of us, you guys are going to just talk about this before you can actually get off your asses and do something. So we thought it was a good idea. Lou introduced me to Ish with Banff. We had a meeting with Ish. Lou and I had already discussed on what cigars we wanted. The one thing we wanted was not only that very cool branding and name that we came up with. We wanted not to be a boutique cigar where somebody walks in and goes, man, that band is really cool, smokes it, and never buys it again because the cigar doesn't match up. So paramount, we wanted to make sure that our cigars were the cigar that you're going to come into again in the humidor and go, where they at? You still have them. And I think we've accomplished that. So we have Lou will tell you about the blends, but we have a Connecticut that's not your grandfather's Connecticut. It absolutely has some bite and zing to it. We have the Sumatra and the Corojo, which you guys are smoking. We also have a blend called the One Bear. I'm going to have Lou explain to you exactly the blend on that. That is really blowing up right now. We have the 107, which is another exclusive blend in honor of Ish. We were his 107th boutique or company that he was dealing with at the time. I'm a huge Bond fan. We had a big, huge Bond party.
Right.
We have the Serial Killer coming out. It's, my nod to my partners in homicide all those years. That is coming out. I can tell you that is going to be probably one of the most unusual cigars that you're going to taste. We're going to get that soon as Ish is back from Beano time. Soon as he's back from his trip, that thing will be released as well. We also have a sister company. It is part of Angry Beaver. Our cigar line is exclusively for Sicily. We're just waiting for those cigars to be done when Ish gets back. They're in production at the minute. What it translates to in English is Angry Cousin. So it's Angry Cousin Cigars and being sent right to Marcella, Sicily.
Nice.
Say it in Italian again. How's it called?
So it's Cugino Arrabbiato Cigar.
Bravo.
Cucino Arrabbiato. Arrabbiato. It's a pissed off cousin, really. An angry cousin.
It is.
And that's usually what we have right here. I'm always angry at Bob. Bob is angry with Ron, so it's perfect.
And I'm angry with nobody because I love everybody.
Absolutely. And then I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but we custom built a Harley Davidson.
I did.
Yeah, it has the one and only dam box humidor that looks like a beaver dam on a sidecar. Chassis. We had our first rollout Saturday. We did quite well. It's definitely an anomaly, but we're, that whole marketing deal, and that was an idea that I shot at Lou when we were just BSing before we even had the company. It was something I wanted to do. I'm like, man, how cool would that be? And we got it accomplished.
I mean, let me tell you, first and foremost, the cigar is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Another, what I like to call part of Ish's genius when it comes to blending, because this cigar is jam-packed with flavor. And
you can't go wrong with it.
No,
I mean, this guy's a master.
I've got that whole baking spices going on. nutmeg. It's sweet, but yet it's got that. It's the depth of
So you're
flavor.
talking about the Sumatra. I have the Sumatra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting like sweet honeyed graham crackers.
Big time.
And like even like some vanilla leatheriness thing going around the retro hill.
It's bakery shop.
Yeah, this is
Bakery shop.
And then the rest of the I think Ronnie has a Sumatra also, but then first of all, what is the blend of the Sumatra?
Lou is our in-house blend master, so Lou can explain.
I'm no blend master. But
What a modest guy. He's modest.
Well, listen, we all know who the blend master is, and he's at
that we
the
know.
southern point of the world at one point last week. So, I have a good idea of what things I like and what things are going to go good together. So, I get with Ish. Ish is the master blender. Ish is the man, the mad scientist. And, we talk about different ideas, and I say, what about this? What about that? And I just give him a direction that we want to go in, and then he just runs with it. So that's how he does it.
Right.
So what he did with this for our 3 core blends, the Connecticut, Sumatra, and the Corojo, they actually all have the same filler and binder, but there's different percentages. Right?
Gotcha.
Right. So we have they all have Ligero, IT13 Ligero. They got Criollo 98, and they got Piloto Cubana in all of them.
Gotcha.
In all of them. So it's just the ratio of what got put into each cigar and how they were put in the cigar placement also, right?
Gotcha.
So, they all came out in a Toro size. So we just have the 3 blends, Toro size.
Well, I think that's the smart way to do it. I mean, you're going to deliver flavor. Toro's the way to go, and you don't need to have 100 different, sizes. I think, especially when you're just starting out. I love your marketing. I think your marketing is absolutely genius. I love it. Who would have thought Angry Beavers would have gotten a cigar line, but they did. And you guys did it justice in so many ways, from marketing, and then again following through with the actual cigar. It's one thing to have great marketing, but it's another to pair that with a perfect cigar. And in my opinion, again, kudos to Ish, because he always does an amazing job. I've never seen something that he's created that I would never smoke. So, Jesus.
Thank you.
I feel like everybody's going to Ish now.
I know. It's like,
right? Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the draws are always great, full smoke output, right? Burns always good.
Yep.
Always aged tobacco. He doesn't play around with the underage stuff. I don't think I've ever. I don't know how many hundreds of cigars I've smoked from his different blends for different companies. You'll never get a cigar with that ammonia in it.
Right.
That harshness in your throat. None of that.
Right. Nope. No, this is very clean, very soft.
Clean. It's always clean. You wake up in the morning after smoking this thing, right? You're not like, your mouth feels like it's all dried out and nasty. It is.
Yeah.
Clean.
The retro is smooth as can be.
Smooth as can be. I mean, that retro is where you're getting all of that flavor.
But like Bobby mentioned earlier, and just to follow up what you just said, Frank, is that was number one priority, right? Is that we are a cigar company,
right?
So it had to be the cigar first.
Yep.
We knew that the marketing, once we came up with it and just started to run with it a little bit, we knew that that's going to do its own thing.
Right.
But we had to have that backbone, that foundation of the cigar, because we are a cigar company. We're not a merch dealer.
Right. But the merchandise is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. The merch is cool. Like
look at this shirt. I mean, look at this shirt. I mean, look at this.
That's a great shirt.
Awesome.
That is just awesome.
Yeah.
I need one.
We got our colors, lavender. That's our color, which stands out.
Yep.
As you guys remember, last year at the Heritage Festival, we didn't even have a cigar yet. We were at the
Well,
Heritage
you just
Festival.
started talking to me about it.
We
To
had our
us when we were
shirts.
down there. Yeah, you had the pink shirts or
Right.
lavender shirts.
Yeah, we had our shirts with the embroidered shirts on,
Mhm.
and the amount of people that stopped us walking around. What's that? Who is that? It's just different enough to catch your attention.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let
Absolutely.
me ask you a couple of questions there, Larry.
Yes.
This is such a lovely cigar that the question on many minds, I'm sure, besides mine, is where can we get her and what does she cost?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
always.
Yeah. Now you have the Corojo. What are your thoughts on the Corojo?
Very soft, very smooth. Like I said, it's a lovely cigar to
Very
pair with light whiskey. In this case, I think it draws out the dark fruits and some of the sweetness or the chocolate flavor almost that comes out in this whiskey.
Right. There
So
you
I
go.
take a light wash in the mouth and then top it with a cigar. And right on the top of the tongue, you can feel those dark fruits coming out almost like stewed plums mixed in with a wee nip of apricots, dusted with a light dusting of chocolate and a sprinkle of Mexican vanilla.
Ooh.
Mexican vanilla.
Wow.
Wow.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
Now,
is
he has the
a
Corojo.
pairing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has the-
And that is you are gonna get the fruitier, the darker notes out of that.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
and
That's with the Corojo. Even with the Sumatra, when you go cigar to whiskey, it gets super fruity. I get those big apricots again. It's got to be the whiskey here.
Yep.
And some nice like orange creaminess on the finish. It's very
Totally,
beautiful.
Joey. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally.
Almost like a creme brulee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's give a little bit of props, guys. Let's give a little bit of props to Texas single malt
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
through like this with a big like space side type atmosphere,
Yeah.
with the fruitiness.
Yeah, because we've had a few American single malt companies on the show, and this
They're doing
tastes totally different.
Totally
than those other
Yeah.
American single malts that we've had, and it's like
It's fruity,
the approach is totally different.
soft.
Yeah.
Just soft.
Softness. Now, do you
fruitiness.
think that softness is more kind of keying into that Japanese style, where they're getting
No.
that softness? Where do you think that softness is coming from?
So what Nick and Amanda were trying to do is
It's
create
strictly
something
Texas
that is
coming here.
resemblance of a Speyside whiskey, which
Okay.
is more of a softer, fruity kind of whiskey.
Uh-huh.
And they're following the
No,
old
no.
Scottish way of making it, which the Japanese came over 280 years
Yeah,
ago
they're-
to learn how to do.
Japanese is like
So Nick studied some of theirs, but the basis of his studies is from the northern Scotland area.
Gotcha.
Clay, I think you can get that whiskey everywhere except Kentucky, right? Can you get the whiskey in Virginia, guys?
Yes.
But it's
There you
good.
go. We had a question
I
that we
think
just
you
wanted
can.
to answer.
I think you can order it off the website. Frank, do you have the website there?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Hey, it's a
have-
good price on this. There's a very good price at Specs on this single malt, like under $40 or around $40.
Yeah. Very,
For
very
a good single
affordable,
malt?
very affordable, very affordable.
Total White House. For a
whiskey.
good single malt,
Wine.
$40, $45, yes.
Around 45 now.
Yeah. And Kyle, do we have a spin thing? What do you call it?
A spin thing. Yeah, one of those hashtags. Yes, we got to put that.
Let's
Get
put
your
that up for the
hashtags in,
audience.
folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And also-
you will get a bottle of the Swift Texas single malt sherry influenced whiskey here.
And you might get a beaver or two. If you're
Well, in
lucky.
your dreams, in your dreams.
A beaver's
All right, now
good.
you're talking. Now I've got to
Beaver's
enter.
always good.
You can get a Swift Angry Beaver.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
get. Make
It's
sure
like
you
a
put the
it's like a
hashtag.
quickie.
And you got to be here at the end of the show when we do the raffle, which is basically that spinny thing that Kyle, magic wheel that Kyle
Spinny
does,
thing.
the spinny thing. So make sure you're here so you can,
Plug it in, guys. Write it up. Write it up.
Right,
Hey,
so-
Joe and Lou, they got a question. Will you guys be at Heritage? We're being asked. Are you guys going to be down there at E-Boys
Yes.
today?
Yes, we will.
All right. There's your answer, Billy.
If
Yeah,
you see
and
the,
you
if
can.
you see the guy with the long hair and the beard, we're
We'll
going
be
to
with
probably be
him.
right next to him.
Oh, God, run. So anyway,
Ronnie, somebody asked about where you can find our cigars, and Fat Boy
Yes.
Cigars does our distribution.
Fat Boy Cigars, folks.
They do our
FatBoyCigars.com.
distribution.
Fatboycigars.com. Put it in the
Write it up there, big guy.
And if you're looking for them, they're in Beaver County.
No way.
Yes, they are.
Seriously.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Everybody
and they
loves
just
Beaver.
Everybody
just
loves
won-
Beaver tonight. Let's go. There
Everybody
you
loves
go.
Beaver, baby.
Now wait a minute. They're not in Beaver County. Get your
Yes, look
Yeah,
it
no,
up.
yeah, they are.
Look it up. Yes,
I
they are.
think they're serious, Frank. I don't think they're
They
going to mess
are
that one
serious.
up.
All right, Fatboy Cigars out of Beaver County. You can only get your Angry Beavers from Beaver County. Because
County.
Boy, what a 30-second commercial on TV. What can they
Yeah.
come up with?
I think Tommy's coming to us live from Beaver County.
Obviously, I am. There's beavers all around here.
Tommy, what do you have the Corojo? What are your thoughts on that Corojo? Because I smoked it the other day and it's very good.
Which is it?
The cigar you're smoking, you have the Corojo.
So for me, it's really good because it's light, and I don't smoke a lot of cigars, so I need something light that I can approach, and it's approachable. It's working really good for me. It's a very medium to light bodied for me, which I like. That's my only, cigar.
And
Cigars.
How's it pairing?
guy.
How's it pairing with the Swifty?
It's making it more like chocolatey, like some more chocolatey coming in for me.
Interesting.
Like if I take a puff and then I take a sip, maybe there's some more chocolatey coming in for me. That's
Nice.
all I can say for me as an amateur with the cigar plus whiskey. Now,
Gotcha.
whiskey alone, I'm all about whiskey alone. But when you pair a cigar, it changes everything for me.
Right.
Right.
And for me, chocolate came through. Chocolate.
That's interesting that you guys have had that experience with the Corojo, and it's very different with the Sumatra. It brings out more of that fruitiness, it's forward, much
So
more
this
forward.
is a fruity dram, but I got
Right.
chocolate when I took a puff of the cigar.
Right, you get the addition of chocolate. We don't get the chocolate. We get the
because
Right,
alone
and
it's straight fruit. It's straight fruit.
on the Sumatra, I'm getting into the second third here. It gets pretty leathery, and when I go from the whiskey to the cigar now, I get almost like a light pistachio note, and some more of that nice leatheriness on the pairing. It's very just soft and just. This is definitely like a sipper.
Soft is my game here.
Yeah.
yeah, soft
And
is
the guy
definitely
that was sitting here with me,
yes.
he took the
it
cigar.
up a
He's a cigar smoker more than me, so he took the cigar and he left. He's like, we're in the house. He got the cigar, dude. He's like, I'm taking the cigar. Okay, go ahead, man.
And he
But
split
it's
just
so
like
good
that.
the cigar smoker took it.
You know, Tommy, when I think of you, I don't think of soft.
When you smoke the West, buddy.
So the
Come back
three
here,
core
please.
line, the three core
Yeah,
line
let-
are
let-
they are
let me get his
blended
opinion. He's a
medium.
cigar smoker.
The three core line were just a medium blend,
Hmm.
smooth and medium, right? And then that's where we came up with
We want your opinion on the cigar.
the 107
Cigar smoker.
is a dark Maduro, stronger full body cigar.
As I said, it was light.
And then we had the One Bear that we did. And the One Bear has a double Lajero in it.
Aha. And that brings
And
it up.
you know how Ish likes to punch you in the back of the head.
Oh,
later
yeah.
on? Yeah.
Right. Yep.
So you start off, it's a shaggy foot, and you're smoking it nice and once you get to the binder and the wrapper, you start picking those notes up, and then halfway in, it's so smooth though, and all of a sudden you just
The cigar.
did I just drink too much whiskey? What happened here? Where am I at?
Well,
You know? Everybody that smokes it, they go. So we warn people. We're like, listen, I hope you ate before you smoke it, and enjoy it though. And they do. They come back. Right, the guy Saturday, Bobby.
Did you get lit?
The guy was just diehard, like,
Yeah.
oh man, I don't know about that. I don't want to spend that much money on a cigar. How about he smoked this cigar down to the nub.
Which is the
Came
candela tip.
back and bought 4 more.
Well, that's
Wow. Nice.
Nice.
And he said, this cigar stands up on its own. It holds itself against everything.
What's the price point
What's
on
the
the
price
Sumatra?
point on this?
These are retailing for $15.99 usually.
Gotcha.
But like at Fat Boys, I know they were running a special for a little while, so you could always catch a deal.
Really
and
nice.
then, yeah.
Kyle, you're smoking the Corojo. What are your thoughts on that Corojo? Because I really loved it.
No, I mean, pretty much what everyone has been saying. I mean, you basically get like that chocolate fruit coming through, almost like, chocolate covered apricots with chocolate covered grapes, melting away and coming through. It's, I'm like trying to search like back in my memory banks of like something that I was eating that has this flavor profile. And I'm actually having a hard time coming up with because it's so unique too. This is like something that I mean, the whiskey, I've never had something that tastes like that, as smooth and as well as it is. And then the cigar just smoking very creamy. And I mean, going through, I mean, it's unlike anything I've done in my past right now. So, but it is a very, very good cigar, a very great cigar. And the pairing just puts it over the top. So yeah, the Swift whiskey with this cigar is an amazing pair.
Perfect pairing for both of these.
It's very enjoyable.
These softer cigars. Yeah. I'm really I tend to lean more towards like at least medium plus, bolder like cigars. But this I can get on board with this if I'm going to go like lighter.
Joe,
yeah,
it's medium or light? What is this, Joe? Is this medium or light?
I would say
medium.
This is approaching medium.
Yeah, this is right at medium. I would say right at medium. Maybe a hair
Because
under
me, I
medium.
smoke maybe a cigar maybe every month or two, one every month or two, and so if it's real bold, it might, like my head right now is already like really, I'm really high. Like it makes me really
Yeah, we could tell.
I'm used to smoking different kind of.
Tommy, who's with you? At least introduce your guy here.
So I want him to get in here. He's a cigar smoker more than me. This is Scott Lynn.
What's up,
He's
Scott?
in the game. He's in the single malt game big time. So yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I do have a little experience with cigars. I do tend to gravitate towards the sweeter cigars, like a Sweet Jane or a Diesel PX Sherry, something that can really like kind of pair well with a sherry bomb, Scotch. But I would say, with this pairing, what's really like you guys have described all the flavors and the notes, and you're spot on. What I would add to the dialogue is just it's not really giving me that cigar, like it's not blowing my palate away. Like I can sip on this Swift whiskey and enjoy the whiskey with the cigar, and it's not just crushing my palate. Like it's so, like you said, medium. I'm saying it's kind of light and really balanced with the whiskey. It just goes really well. The pairing is amazing.
Neither are overpowering the other, which is
you know what you're doing, Joe, with the pairing.
The pairing is spot on. Like well done.
Excellent. So, Mr. Stuckey, you want to tell us a little bit about your Galaxy Whiskey Gala?
Well, thank you for giving us the opportunity to join you all this evening. Firstly, hello to you all, and greetings from my part of the country, which is near Frankfort, Kentucky, although I live in Texas now. And glad to be part of the Texas Highlanders group that sponsors such a worthwhile event in the spring of the year. And the gala is held in Austin, Texas. Those of you that have visited Texas, San Antonio, and Austin are wonderful places to come visit. We have a location that's right in the center of town. It's a dress up affair. It's for a good cause, and the children at the hospitals that benefit from this. You can't have a better pairing than having good whiskey, good company, and a good cause. So we hope that you'll keep us in mind in the future. Stephen?
And if you hit me up on any of the socials or shoot me a message at the TX Highlander, you'll get a 10% discount on our tickets that are on sale right now for March 28th in Austin, Texas. The VIP tickets will sell out, so you'll want to get those probably in the next 6 weeks or so before they're all gone. As the Colonel mentioned, it's a dress-up event, so you'll get to see quite a number of us in our full kilt and Argyle jackets and Prince Charlies, and lots of lovely dressed-up lassies in their gowns. And you'll even get an opportunity to meet Amanda Swift, who will be out there handing out samples of her whiskeys. Nick has to stay home with the babies, so that's Amanda's night out with us.
There you go.
Yeah. Ronnie will be there in his kilt too.
Ronnie has a kilt. But
I have a kilt, absolutely, no problem. But I do wear a thong. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we don't want that visual hurting our audience's psyche.
Hey, it's good shapes. Don't worry about it.
Sto imparando l'italiano perché mi figlia si sposa in Italia in maggio.
In maggio? Maggio.
Maggio.
That's excellent. Okay. So for all those who have no idea what he just said, he says his daughter is going to be getting married in Italy in March. That's all good.
That's why I'm learning Italian. So I'm on lesson 44. I will be fluent by the time we go.
When you're on lesson 69, just stop. But don't worry about it. Congrats.
I shit you not. I shit you not. When you smoke the whiskey in your Glencairn, because it works best when you use a Glencairn.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, Joey.
I literally get limoncello.
Oh wow!
What? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that, but it was very interesting.
Like very, very, very fruity. Very just that limoncello. That's what I'm getting on this. If you get a chance to do that.
You know, Joey, I don't know where you come up with things, but. Okay,
he makes it up as he goes along.
He makes it up as he goes. But you know what, Joey? You know why limoncello comes to mind?
Yeah,
because that's probably something that knocked him on his ass when he was younger. He probably stole it out of the cabinet, and that's how it comes.
He probably thought it was Strega.
Steve, you ever do that with your? You ever smoke your whiskey with a cigar, Steve?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you getting on that? Well, you have the Corojo. Let us know.
I'm not getting limoncello with this.
Right. Well, you have the Corojo.
So I'm getting more of a stewed apricot.
Yeah.
Kind of a syrupy note to it.
Mm-hmm. Right. The whiskey is very viscous, especially for that. It's what is it? 2 to 3 years old. Like that's incredible for such a young whiskey to have such viscosity on the palate.
I mean, this whiskey is very, very.
Where are we getting that viscosity, Steve, on such a young expression?
That again has to do with the Texas heat and the fact that as you saw in the video, they've got their warehouse there in the Texas heat just outside of Austin. I think it's in Driftwood or Spicewood, one of the woods. So in Texas, you get high heats in the day and then about a 35 degree drop at night.
Right.
So you get lots of whiskey moving in out of the wood in those ex-bourbon casks and the ex-sherry Oloroso casks.
Right.
So that's going to help pull those tannins and oils out of the wood and give this the life of, say, about a 12 or 13-year-old, what we would call in Scotland.
Right.
Yeah. Do we know where they're getting their bourbon barrels and their sherry barrels from?
They have a lot of sources.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
I bet. Yeah. I mean, at that price point, this is a fantastic whiskey, and what a value, really, for people. I mean,
right? You're getting an awesome pairing for what? I don't know, less than $60.
Exactly. I mean, that's a damn good pairing. And listen, anytime you get a cigar in the $15 range, cigars are becoming more and more expensive. Let's face it. That's just the reality of where we're at. Just like everything else in life, taxes and this and that. So at that $15 price point, that basically you're up against basically everything now. So that's and that's like the entry point now. So that cigar right there is as good or better than any $15 cigar that I've smoked. So that's the way I look at it. I mean, it's $15, but it's going to give you an hour plus of satisfaction.
Plus, easy. Yep.
Yeah. So what else are you going to do for an
It's got
hour?
a great
plus?
draw.
Fantastic.
Great construction. I mean, it's guys. You guys you hooked up well with Ish because he gave you a fabulous product here.
Billy goes, Louis bada bing.
What's that?
Yeah, no, I don't get any marzipan on this, but there is a little bit of pistachio when you go whiskey to cigar.
I'm allergic to pistachio, so pistachio is never in my memory. That's called anaphylactic shock for me.
Right, and if you notice the volume on this cigar,
volume is fantastic.
It's like filling the room because the draw is the draw is really light, but like it just fills the room. You have volume, so you're not searching for smoke. Smoke is there, and it's very light. Like we said, I mean, this is a very, very easy on the palate cigar, imparting a shit ton of flavor. And that's really, I mean, that's Ish's strong point. That's what he knows how to do. Yeah. If I was going to take a beginner and say, hey, this is how you pair your cigar with your whiskey.
Yes.
To start off on like the lighter or approaching medium spectrum. Yeah. I would go right to this to get someone started.
Yeah, without a doubt.
100%.
I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's whiskey changing the cigar or not, but this one comes into me as a very light cigar.
Yes, it's got that. It's light but flavorful. That's the way I like to call it.
I think the cigar and the whiskey are very gentle.
So, yes,
that's the word I'm going to use.
It's a great word.
Even the leatheriness is like subtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Very like subtle, like creamy leatheriness, which I love leather on a cigar. So I'm absolutely loving the Sumatra.
This is almost an all day cigar to me.
I was just going to say that. Right.
I could probably smoke like 10 of these.
I could smoke 10 of these today.
I could smoke 10 of these today, and
I won't wake up with the Ciara
back and all of that. Folks, order a box right now. Just go to
Cigars.com,
guys.
It's fabulous.
Right. So Tommy, why don't you tell us what you do for Whiskey Network?
Oh well, I'll be honored to tell you. So, so first of all, yeah, I know y'all like my background, right? Yeah, and I know y'all like my wonderful colors here. So what I did was I entered the world of whiskey, writing articles, and so I just write articles about. And you know what? One thing I do is I don't fuck around at all. Like, they send me whiskey. They send me whiskey, right? I'm not going to give you a good score just because you sent me whiskey. I'm going to give you a real score. I want to tell you exactly what it tastes like, every note that I find, and how good it is. Doesn't matter. And the Highlander, Steve, the Highlander Harris knows, and everybody knows that I don't fuck around. I don't just give you a good score. I'm going to be honest, 100%. So I write articles for Whiskey Network. I write reviews, and I do interviews with people. I interviewed my friend right there, Steve, the Highlander Harris. I interviewed him, and I tasted his whiskey, and I gave it a real score.
Right.
And Joe Gulino over here. I mean, hey, Joe Gulino, hey, Joe Gulino, cigar, man, hey, that's my buddy from the same network. We just write. That's what we do. We taste whiskey, and we tell everybody what we think about it. It's a beautiful thing. Cheers.
I can vouch for that. I've sent Tommy at least 7 different whiskeys. Yeah. And every time he writes a review, it's an honest, real review.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not fucking around. Send me a $200 bottle. I might give you a 60 score. It just depends. I'm just telling you what it tastes like for me.
Right. I mean, it's never. It's not about the
old
price.
redneck out here in the woods drinking fine single malts,
right,
and telling people what I think. That's all.
Right,
I am.
absolutely. So at Whiskey Network, we do get sent a lot of whiskey. So this show that I'm doing once a month, these are the whiskeys that I've pretty much selected for that month. That I'm like, this needs to be in the cigar pairing. Absolutely, this is a kick-ass whiskey. Tommy recently did a article on the Whiskey Lab with Jay Roberts. You interviewed Jay Roberts. That was probably one of the best articles that I've read on Whiskey Network.
Jay has got some good stuff going on, man.
Jay Roberts is legit.
He's doing it. Jay Roberts is doing some good stuff, bringing us in America unique whiskeys from Scotland. If you're into Scotch, which I am, I'm a Scotch guy.
And they froze.
Bourbons are good. Bourbons are good. Rye is great. So he's bringing things that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, Steve, do you represent any other brands besides Swift?
I do. Another great American single malt I represent is Whiskey Del Bach out of Tucson, Arizona. Of the 7 that have made a mesquited whiskey, they make the best one, in my opinion. Our opinion. That Dorado is just phenomenal.
The El Dorado
and then they
is
make
amazing.
a standard that is equal to a Macallan 12.
Wow.
Really?
Better. It's better.
Wow.
And yet it's only in Arizona, it's even hotter. So they can grow that in 12
Can I get a little more? Joe.
Wow.
Make it taste like a 12-year-old.
We got in there.
Wow.
In total, I've got 7 different brands our company represents.
So you know what, Joey? When we get to the final third of this cigar, make no mistake, when we talk about it being like this very soft, and it packs a punch late in the program.
It ramps up a little bit.
Ramps up.
On the retro, you are getting just a little hint.
I'm getting a little bit, I'm getting a little bit more hint of spice. So remember, that's is part of that journey. Right.
It kind of sneaks up on you a little bit.
It does. There. It sneaks up on you.
You're like, oh, this is light, and then bam. Like, oh,
wait a minute.
Hold
there
on,
it is. The final third is like, holy shit.
It's like pump the brakes. The brakes.
I had to start, checking myself for a minute because I'm like, whoa, and then I'm like,
nobody gets hurt. Whoa, pump the brakes.
Exactly. So that's.
But it won't knock you on your ass.
No, it won't knock you.
It's still got that.
I'm
gentle touch.
I'm down towards the nub because I like to smoke my cigar in a way that I get there. I get there quicker than others. But this cigar, again, right at the end, it reminds you to take your time, don't rush, and just enjoy it. Because you guys and your beaver journey here are just that you're just on the beginnings of this journey.
I just saw Tommy. He's holding up that Odd American. That's a kick-ass bottle. That's like almost like this bottle, but like ramped up because the ABV is way higher on that.
Whoa!
What's the ABV on that, Tommy?
Really can't see it.
Yeah, the glass is still smudged there.
It's still too blurry.
I think they're using an AOL dial-up service. They're still. It must be that part of Texas.
58.3.
Hey, I'll correct that, guys. I'm sorry. You know what? You don't want to see me. I'm real pretty. You don't want to see me too clearly.
No,
I mean, you got to face a radio, but don't tell nobody. Don't worry about it.
Hey, look out now! Look out!
Don't worry. I'll give Tommy a proper 1080p camera. Don't worry.
I'm going back into the cigar, guys. Okay, I'm going back in.
I'm curious how that pairs with that Odd American. I think the Odd American is probably overpowered a little bit, but you're probably still getting a lot of fruitiness on there. Clay Atkins is saying, "Joe, tell me how to be a reviewer so I can get free stuff." You know how else you get? You know how else
he tells you he's got to kill you. Forget about it.
You can get free stuff, and I know Clay Atkins has is by watching this show. What is that hashtag again, Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle, bring up that hashtag because people are getting antsy. They're getting angry.
is approaching the hour. So, yeah, they want to know.
Oh, look at Billy trying to talk Italian. Faccia bella o faccia brutta? Very nice.
Hashtag Swift Angry Beaver, folks. Make sure you put that hashtag in. This way you have a chance to win some free things.
Trust me, you're gonna want to get your hands on this Swift Texas whiskey. This is great.
And you want to get your hands on an Angry Beaver.
Yeah.
Remember that. You always want to get your hands on but you don't want to corner it. You don't want to get married. Chris over here says don't get married.
I gotta ask, what's with the is that a fox on there? I don't know. What is that?
It's a fox.
So we got the Angry Beaver, we got the fox.
This is our ode to animal show.
That's why Ronnie's here.
That's why Ronnie's here.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. And what kind of animal am I, Joey? Huh? What kind of animal am I?
What does a fox say?
Wow. Nice.
Just call me a chooch, okay? Don't worry. I got the animal in me.
Filthy animal, you.
And you know what's great is when you smoke the cigar too, you can smoke it down to the nub, hold it, and it not be hot on you. So it's not going to burn your finger. You're not going to get
hold
that.
it right up to the.
You can hold it right up to
spot.
where it's burning, and it's
cool.
burning nice and cool. So, folks, get yourself again. Go to fatboycigar.com. Get yourself some Angry Beavers, and you'll be happy. Again, you'll change your mood from being angry because you don't have the cigar to being happy. So, what else can you do? I mean, Jesus, don't be.
One thing I got to point out about this whiskey, and it's right on the back of the bottle, is it's twice distilled from 100% Scottish malted barley. Now, what are the flavor profiles that you generally get from like 100% Scottish malted barley, Steve?
Well, it kind of depends on how you're doing the distilling and the aging and the process. In this case, they're doing it the way we do it in the Highlands, up where we call Speyside, which is the very tip of the Highlands. So you're going to get lighter fruits, darker fruits, little hints of spice. Of course, you got vanilla coming in from the bourbon casks.
Right.
You're getting exactly what we expect out of a good Speyside.
Yeah, so it's definitely like that Scottish barley is definitely like a softer.
Yes,
from what I
the
understand.
2-row that they're bringing in, they're importing it from Scotland.
So they're importing all of it from Scotland.
And since we're approaching the end of the hour, I wrote a toast for tonight for you lads and for the Angry Beaver. So if you raise a glass.
Yep.
Here's to smoking spirit, both bold and grand, the beaver that's angry yet steady of hand, the leaf that burns slow, the malt that runs deep. May the night be long and our memories keep. With pipes aglow and drams of glass, we toast to friends. May the good times last. Slunjava to Swift, the Cigar and Pipe Show, and all the friends gathered here today. Slunjava.
Here.
Wow, look, wonderful. That was beautiful. Thank you.
And that's why we don't have, and that's why we don't have Ronnie do a toast.
Ronnie will make toast. That's about it.
I'll eat the toast. Forget about it.
Don't touch his salad. Don't touch Ronnie's
Kyle,
salad.
you're right. Don't touch my salad. Never. But
wanna
what a great
see-
pairing tonight.
Oh,
I tell you,
fantastic
they're
pairing.
both winners again. We got a grand slam. You got the Beaver drinking the spirits hanging out with the Beaver. What a team. Wow.
Good one.
And it's a nice long smoke. I mean, look at that.
You know, there was a
nice and slow.
Hey, look at we're out here in East Texas, baby.
Okay,
We're
East
drinking
Texas.
the good stuff. Smoking the good cigars. Hey,
That's the Texas Italian coming out there.
You're talking about.
Forget about it.
I'm thinking.
Forget about it. Hey, forget about it.
Watch your mouth.
Keep drinking here, guys. Keep here, man. Keep here.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows the
Yeah.
story of the fox and the hound. This is the story of the fox and the beaver.
Right, so, Steve, why do they put the fox on the bottle? What is it? Is there something behind that?
That was Amanda's favorite critter.
Okay. All right.
And she felt like that fox really brought what they were trying to do together.
Okay.
So it just became their logo from the get-go.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Love
makes
it.
sense. Good.
Like I said,
Same with Bobby.
Exactly.
You're critter.
Oh, these guys, Amanda and her husband, they're like chemists, and they just like single malt. So they just make single malt. She has red hair and blue eyes, like a real Scottish woman. You know.
There you go.
Very, good stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this is probably the softest American single malt I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I would agree, Joe. For sure.
Very
Hands
clean,
down.
very clean cigar. Great pairing. I think we're right at that hour mark for that hashtag. Why don't we give it a roll, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt our show really quick and give a quick rundown because my lodge is doing a Stop Human Trafficking charity coming up on October 23rd here in Tampa. Tickets are $50. You're going to get a cigar, you're going to get bourbon, appetizers, you're going to get glass, everything that's going, and all the proceeds from this is going to Heart Dance Foundation, which is to stop human trafficking. So we are getting this together. This is going to be the first of it, and then next year we're going to be even bigger. So if you're in the Tampa area, please come in and come join us for that. That's going to be a great night that we're doing as an event here. But we're doing the Angry Beaver drawing now, so everyone get your hashtags in. You got to be on Facebook or YouTube to win, and you have to be here at the end of end of the show to win. So
you're gonna win a bottle of the Swift Texas single malt, and maybe a couple Angry Beavers, maybe.
I don't know. What do you think, little Bobby? We can have a couple of Angry Beavers to the winners tonight.
We can do that. Bobby, let's do a 3-pack of the core line. One of each.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Nice. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you very
awesome.
much, guys.
Everybody get it in. You're running out of time. But again, Joey, you did good. What a pleasurable combination tonight. That's for sure.
Pleasurable combination.
Pleasurable. Pleasurable.
That's the only thing that's on my mind.
I got to pleasure myself.
Hey, forget about it.
Hey, I'm going to hang out in East
I love
Texas.
the Italians, man.
Ronnie Beaver is very
I like
angry.
the Scottish people, the Italians. We got some rednecks from East Texas, baby.
Hey, Tommy, Eden wants to know, did you finish the bottle or how many bottles did you drink? She just wants to know.
baby, come on, baby. Hey, baby. I finished them all, baby. I finished them all.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for taking us out tonight. Thank you so much.
Let's get this drawings going. All right.
Are you
We're gonna get
ready?
this- Everybody's in that's in. We're going to start drawing. Here we go.
Spin the beaver wheel.
Spin the beaver.
Spin that beaver.
Larry in the house.
Brent Hagen.
Oh, Brett.
Brent Hagen. Is Brent Hagen in the house?
Is he here?
Is he here? We give you the countdown.
You got a comment.
9.
Say you're here. Just say
8.
yes. I'm here.
7.
Say I'm angry.
6.
Say I'm
Come on,
angry.
you guys say I'm angry. Something.
Something.
5.
Come on.
4. 3.
Brett, where are you? There he is. There he is.
All right. Brent, make sure you get me that address so we can get it to these guys so you can get your prizes.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Great pairing. Another hit out of the park, Joey.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Thanks for
This is
having
great
us.
stuff for the holidays, folks.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, if you're
kudos
looking
to
for some holiday gifts,
Yeah.
right here,
Oh,
you got a
absolutely.
spirit and a cigar ready for your holidays.
It's like perfect for your after Thanksgiving meal. Just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
nice,
Yeah, buddy.
Absolutely. But kudos to the professionals for bringing us these amazing products.
Yes, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules
Yeah.
to spend the hour plus with us and have a couple of laughs. And we actually, Ronnie was, as Ronnie is.
Where you going with this, Frank? Where you going?
No, it's our Italian Heritage Month. We do this every year during the month of October. Well, go ahead, try to say it.
He's on his best behavior tonight.
I'm just trying to say Ronnie was pretty good tonight.
He's on his best behavior tonight.
Yeah, he was on his best behavior, Lou. He must have been. He must have had advanced conversations with Lou and Bobby to keep him in mind.
You know what it is, Frank? We didn't have a female on the show, so
Right.
you know Ronnie gets acted up when there's a female in the audience.
Hey, but look, we had female listeners, and I kept it pretty decent. You know, it's all good. Listen, there's so many of us tonight. I couldn't really, get too crazy. You guys are the show.
Stay on for the after show if you can, guys.
Yeah, the after show. Then we can talk Texas style. But listen, you guys, congratulations and thank you so much for coming on our October show. It was great. I hope you guys enjoyed the pairing as much as we did. And to the audience, thanks again for all your support, coming here once a month and giving us your thank you. And we thank you for listening to us and sharing the show. So from all of us to all of you, have a great rest of an Italian Heritage Month. Keep on smoking, keep it drinking, and let's have some more fun.
Good night, everybody.
Forget about it.
Thank you, guys.
Forget about it.
Nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets hurt. Watch your mouth.
You gotta
Thank you,
clean
Joe.
the screen.
Thank you, Joe. Forget about it.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through. This world